Welcome everybody. I got a fever and the only prescription is more ripping. Welcome to the studios of JustRipIt.com, where tonight we will make history. We are opening up a 1960 Top Cello sealed and graded baseball pack. And the Mickey Mantle could be in there, Hank Aaron, Willie McCovey. I'll go over all that later. And don't fear the Reaper, fear the Ripper. Because we're here live doing some serious ripping tonight. So welcome everybody. We're going to get right down to business with a couple of little opening monologue. Like I said, big night with the Just Rip It equity pack. I understand it's Valentine's Day Eve. So you guys out there that are watching, happy VD Eve. And you know, I thought about not good initials for Valentine's Day, VD, right? Somebody messed that one up. But hey, guys, if you didn't buy flowers, which die, if you didn't buy the chocolates that she's going to eat and say she got fat, here's what you do. Go to www.justripit.com and really go out there and buy some shares for your girl, for your sweetheart. Isn't that a great idea? The flowers, listen, they used to be 60 a dozen. Now they're like $9.99 at the gas station. They die like the next day. She's yelling at you. Where'd you get these cheap, horrible flowers? All you do is get grief. Chocolates, she's eating them. You get good chocolates because you're a nice guy. And all of a sudden, I gained 3 pounds. And you say, innocently, well, maybe you shouldn't eat all the chocolates. Bang, you get slapped in the head. No action for a week. Buy her a couple of shares. We got some beautiful packs up there. 1967 O-Pee-Chee. We got a 59 Cello. Just before the broadcast, we sold out of our 1980 NBA basketball pack. We sold out of a 1972 baseball pack. We're going to have to do this next week because we're going to alert all our people that we're opening them. But hey, I'm going to be listing this beautiful 1974 Topps basketball wax pack probably in the next couple days. Buy her a share in there. The equity pack went pretty fast. Some people were people like to wait. There was 4 shares left, but they get scooped up fast. So I'm already looking for the next equity pack. And what a great idea for your girl. You buy her a share in the equity pack. You share. The money comes in. You can go buy some new stuff for you. Of course, she's going to say, oh, honey, I'll split it with you. So think about it. You do a good thing. She pulls a good card. You get action, you get money, things can work out. My next couple of equity packs may be this 1959 Fleer Teddy Williams 6-card wax pack. I'm thinking about that one. We have a very rare 1959 Fleer Three Stooges wax pack. And if Curly's in there, this ain't the 1966, this is the 59. I'm thinking about this one. A Curly 10 is 6 figures. A 9 is well up there as well. Mo, Larry, Curly, first and last card. Thinking about that. Oh, this beauty. 1955 Bowman Baseball Wax Pack. 9 cards. There's like more Hall of Famers in this than you can count on your fingers, toes, and your friends' fingers and toes. Thinking about that one. Somebody told me about maybe the next equity pack should be this one. Three's Company. I don't think so. Get rid of that thing. We'll make a decision on that very shortly. Welcome to JustRipIt.com. And tonight we're going to first open up with, there's always a preliminary, when a big fight, you have the undercard, there's the pregame show. Our is going to be, we sold out pretty fast again, a very popular 75 Topps Baseball mini wax pack. Beautiful pack, look at that thing. That thing is really sealed in there nice. We pulled a Hank Aaron card 660 last week. A couple of other beauties off the 75 Cello, and we're going to basically send those in to get graded. And like I said, we're here to educate you about the cards, entertain you with music and anecdotes, teach you about the business, and entertain you all at the same time. I think that's the most important thing to do. Our Just Rip It mugs are selling fast. I got some more in. You never know. I may throw one in with your cards one day. All depends on the mood. Okay, what we have here is a 1975 mini wax. We're going to open this up right away. Yes, this is a sports jacket and shirt. It is an equity night. Don't think this is going to happen more often. We keep the cost down. The dry cleaning costs, we keep everything down pretty quiet here. All right, so 1975 Topps Mini Wax. Let's get down to business because I can't wait to get to that equity pack. I mean, I just really can't wait. I can't wait. Nobody knows. So let me do a little maintenance here. Let's get our customers ready. We're going to randomize. Nice, we got a nice little preliminary opening. How nice. Like I said, the 1980 wax pack and the 1972 baseball wax pack will be next week. And we got a couple other packs that are starting to chip away. And like I said, you just don't know how many packs we're going to open next week. But I did want to open up the equity pack. I think that was very important. Which, by the way, is nestled in this this Chivas Regal Scotch blended whiskey box. 25-year Scotch whiskey. It's resting in here like a little coffin, like a little mausoleum. I push the button, it opens. We'll get to that in a moment. Okay, let's get to the randomizer. We have Terry G. We got Douglas, I'll say Douglas K. Charles Crosby, Brian Zukowski, and Frank Tata. Ta-da! That's what I'm going to say when we pull a Brett Yount or Nolan Ryan out of this pack, that's for sure. Okay, what we do again, we're going to roll the dice so we can randomize 7. 4 weeks in a row of a 7. I tell you right now, Atlantic City, what happens in Atlantic City stays, but what happens on Just Rip It gets broadcasted live every Wednesday across the world. We had somebody from China looking at the site. Canada, oh Canada, north of the border. They love us up there. We have a hockey pack up there. These Canadians love their hockey. They really do. We're going to randomize this 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom, there it is. There's the 10 people. For you newcomers, Chris asked you, give me the horns. You got it. Hey, what's up there, Frank? Frank's one of our new customers. Just signed up and took down some good quantity of packs there. And we're going to hope he gets lucky. We always think beginner's luck on this show is the big one. All right, we're going to populate the list. And there they are. Now, the unruly task. Make it rain plastic. Oh. Look, there's still plastic in. There's plastic in here from the last rip and everything else along the lines. Now don't forget the goggles, Charlie, because if I can't read who I'm pulling, it takes all the fun out of it. All right, there we go. That went off the left cheek. This is a little warm up. Oh, that hit me right off the shoulder blade. Oh, right off the shoulder blade. I ain't finding that one. Again, we send this back to PSA because we're ripping every pack on the planet. And when we send this to them, there's one less 1975 Topps Baseball Wax Pack Mini version and a PSA 7 that's not graded and sealed anymore. All right, this is one. I mean, look at this thing. It looks like a bird, like a nasty crow. Look at it, like Rodan or something from about to attack Godzilla. Woo! All right, plastic. Got plastic on my hair. My pants, probably went down my shirt. The Dyson Dustbuster. Okay, again, for you newcomers here at JustRipIt.com, who are hopefully following us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, we're getting a big following. We're getting some, not allowed to say which publications, but we're getting some publications out there that are interested in doing some articles on us. So leave us a review on Facebook. We have a promotion where you get points. Leave us a subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's a big help. Oh, Blair, thank you, Blair. Look forward. This is fun, right? It's Valentine's Day Eve. You know, you got to do some shuffling. I'm happy you can make it. Don't forget, if you can't watch us live, we got to do it live for the people opening the packs. But our videos are under our video archive on our website, and right then and there, you can check it all. All right, Terry. Don't forget, Terry gets the top. Terry gets the top. Terry gets the TOP top. This is beautifully graded and sealed. Terry gets the top part of the gum. The wrappers, you know what I do with those. And you know what? I see some people out there that are saving. Sit down, everybody. Sit down, take a deep breath. They save the gum. Look, I mean, this is rancid. Save the gum. Oh, that's nice. No, we don't save the gum. When you save the gum, you take the wrapper, and you don't, when you buy a pack, the gum's got to be in there. It says in there 1 stick of bubble gum. You want the gum in there. Maybe they're saving the pack because, all right, Kurt Rambis, off of Jabbar, off of the glasses. Maybe they're saving the gum because they want to reseal the pack. So you know what I do with this? I'm going to start. I can't show it. I can't throw it out. How's that? If anybody buys a non-graded pack on the web, through an auction house, a neighbor's garage sale, if you see this gum in the pack and you're like, hey, this is great, and then all of a sudden you take the gum out and you're like, holy crap, what the hell is it eat me? Go get your money back. Say, that's Charlie's writing. That gum is now gone. Good luck trying to find it. And if you do, you're out. All right, back to business here. Sorry. Well, Terry Galati. Card number 1. Orlando Pena. Orlando, I think, is looking for the lunar eclipse there. He's like, it's a blue sky. Maybe it's a red moon, a blue moon. I don't know, Orlando. You're not Orlando Cepeda. You're Orlando Pena. But that's card number 1. What is he looking at? What is he looking at? Amazing. Card number 2. Brian Zukowski. You get Danny Cater. Danny Cater. Beautiful corners. Slight off-centered. Boston Red Sox. You're a Boston Red Sox fan. Looking for the first baseman. There's Danny Boy. Card number 3. Terry G. We have Dick Sharon. And you can make fun of the first name, but when your last name's a girl's name, thank God he was a major leaguer. There could have been some problems. Some problems with the last name Sharon and the first name Dick. Dick Sharon, did you Dick? It's a family show. Let's get back to business here. Where are we at? Card number 4, Terry G. Hey, one of my favorite players, Terry. Chris Chambliss. He's got the Elvis Presley sideburns going on. 1975, I think that the King was probably in rehab at the time. That is card number 585, Chris Chambliss. A little off center, top to bottom, but beautiful green, beautiful corners. Great first baseman for those Yankees. Card number 5, Terry G again. The Houston Astros team card with Preston Gomez as the manager. Off center, left to right. But again, beautiful photo. How they did it back then. All those guys in one shot. As clear as that is, that's pretty clear. For card number 5. Card number 6, Frank Tata. What we got here? Frankie boy. Steve Braun. Steve Braun of the Minnesota Twins. Beautiful corners. Little off center, top to bottom. Card number 273. Steve Braun, outfielder, taking a little check swing there. Number 7, back to Terry G. Come on, this pack's got to start picking up the pace here. What we got? Nelson Bryles. Nelson Bryles, pitcher for the Kansas City Royals. Nelson must have brushed his teeth 17 times for this photo. I mean, look at that, really. Come on, Nelson. Maybe work on your curveball and stop worrying about your teeth. Maybe you would have been in the Hall of Fame and giving Terry a little help there. Number 8, Frank Tata again. Dan Dreesen of the Reds. Off center, top to bottom. Card number 133, card number 8. Come on, 2 more cards here. Haven't seen a Hall of Famer yet. Number 9, Charles Crosby, Dick Drago. Again, a little off-center. Dick's got that mustache that was big in the mid-70s. Magnum P.I. and all those shows, and Burt Reynolds was hot. Another Red Sox. And number 10, Douglas K. George Scott. I remember George Scott. He was a big guy. He could have played linebacker. And you know what? Look at that guy. With that bat coming at you. I'd turn around and start running for the hills if that guy came at you with that bat. Big guy. Card number 360. All right, there we are. There's the Wax Pack Mini in the books. And what we do now here at JustRipIt.com to keep everybody in the game, we randomize the dividends. That's what we do. So let's go back and roll the dice again. 6. We're going to randomize this 6 times. And first prize... Let me get that up real quick. The 1975 Mini. Hello, Erin. How are you? Hello, Blair. Yeah, laugh. I know. I kind of try to make this a little entertaining too. A little stress. You know, people opening packs. People can make a lot of money. There's a lot at stake here. Okay, everybody that bought this pack, for you newcomers, 250 points automatically thrown into your account. You got to get an account to get that. And when you do, we get 250 points. And because we're doing this the professional way, we have a dividend at the end of each pack where I roll the dice and I'm going to randomize this 6 times. And first prize gets 400 points. Second gets 250. Third gets 150. We just keep giving because we like to give. That's all there is to it. So let's randomize this 6 times. Let's see where our lucky winners are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we are. There's our winners. Terry G, 400 more points. I mean, Terry, between me rolling 7s and you winning all these points, maybe we should both go to Atlantic City. Frank Tata, he gets 2nd prize, and Terry G gets 3rd. I tell you, the points, people laugh, they add up. It reduces your cost, and it helps out from that point. And you know what? I was joking with the... I'm in the mood here. Remember this Three's Company pack? I'm going to randomize this. I'm not going to... That's not an equity pack. What we got here? 10. Lucky number 1 will get the Three's Company pack. Come on, knock on my door. Guy lived with 2 broads. Remember? Jack Ritter, Suzanne Summers. Suzanne Summers was hot. And Joyce DeWitt. Great show. I don't know what it's worth. It's not sealed. It's not graded. Give it to your wife for Valentine's Day. You know, if you're falling a little short or you're running into a little problem. Let's randomize this 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brian Zukowski, you get, come on, knock on our door. I'm not singing it. I'm not playing it. What can we do? Yeah, Blair, that guy was a linebacker. The more I think about it. Congratulations, Brian Z. You get the Three's Company. I'm going to do this every week now. I got a lot of packs sitting around. They're not graded. I'm not going to sell them. I'm just going to give them away. I have to. It's my nature to give stuff away. Points, packs. I got a lot of packs. I got Rocky over there. I got Star Wars. Andy Griffith. Andy Griffith, wow. All right, folks. Enough yapping. You know what time it is. Why everyone's going to be watching tonight. PSA was alerted. They were told about this. A lot of publications, our Sports Collectors Digest, vintage card prices, they're all ready for this pack because we're going to open this pack. We're going to have the cards graded. We don't randomize the equity packs, remember. And I'll go over a couple of the rules quickly. I'm not going to waste too much time going over the rules because you can watch those online from there. In this 25-year-old Chivas Regal Scotch whiskey coffin. Give me a shout out if you like the Scotch. It's good stuff. I'm not saying there's Scotch in here. Ah, man. Again, Scotch in the Just Rip It mug. You don't need those fancy highball glasses. They charge you $30. You go buy a bottle of tequila with that. Get the Just Rip It mug. Again, the wife comes home. She thinks she had a long day. You're having a cup of tea. Hey, honey, a little sore throat, drinking some tea. You're not drinking, are you? No, not me. Having a little hot tea. Maybe because of the color, it's brown. Little hot apple cider. She won't know. Okay. Gonna take a step back here. This is our 1960 Topps Baseball 4th Series Cello pack. Very hard pack to come by. They're probably out there. Guys hoard them. They put them in their safe deposit box. They hide them from the wife. Don't tell my wife I got all these baseball cards. Their mother knew. They threw them out like mine did 30 years ago. Sorry, Mom. But not too many out there. People are afraid to open them. But each customer paid $550 per share. And when all 12 shares sold out, we opened this up. We put the cards in a card saver. We send them right out to PSA. I talked to PSA today. They can't wait. They're hoping. There's some big ones in here. Once they come back from PSA, I will reopen the FedEx box it comes from. And yeah, Blair, I know. You better go get some extra. Go get some of those Russell Stevens chocolates. They sell at the Walgreens. You know what you do? And then you get a small box of Godiva, and you throw some of the Russell Stevens in there. They never know the difference. And then if they start eating them, tell them maybe they should slow down. You'll get a smack in the head because they'll say, why, am I fat? But, you know, you just got to... This Valentine's Day, I'm telling you, you can't go out to dinner. It's a price fix. And you know what the only thing that's fixed is the food you're getting. You pay $89. Your wife's smiling. Took her 8 hours to get ready for the day. You get small portions. They double the price. They bring you over some rancid champagne that's just stuff they couldn't sell from the night before that's flat. Buy a share in the equity pack. It's where it's at. This is the family time. This is not about the sweetheart. This is the guy's night too. It's a couple thing. Sit back, get a nice bottle of wine at the liquor store, sit on the couch. If you're up in the north, light a nice fire. Hey, let's watch Charlie. We got an equity share. We got to share in some of these beautiful packs. Maybe, honey, we'll make some money. Makes a lot of sense. Again, once we get these cards back from PSA, we will then send them to one of our auction houses, which I'll be on the phones over the next 2 days finding out who would have the honor of selling all 12 cards at the auction, and then we split it. It's 8.33% per share. We pay for all the grading costs, all the shipping costs, and basically we go from there. Now, I'm looking at this pack, and what I see here is some big Hall of Famers in here. First off, everyone shares in the pack. And in here, I'm going to have to go to my notes. There are no PSA 10s of Mantle or Hank Aaron. And I say they're worth 90 to 100. I try to be conservative. If it's 80, no one's going to be mad. If it's 110, no one's going to be happier. It's a good estimate, but there is none, and they're going to sell. And there's 6 Hall of Famers in this 4th series. Willie McCovey, Clemente, Richie Ashburn, my buddy Red, Sandy Koufax. In a PSA 10, they go from 15 to 50. But if we get any other PSA 10 of anybody else that we never heard of, they're worth at least $1,500. There's only 87 cards in this 4th series, and there's no PSA 10s for 67 of the 87 cards. And if you can't get a 10, listen, I know the centering's tough. They had one guy working back then, and the cards could be off a little bit. There could be a print defect, but I can tell you one thing, it's packed fresh. The corners are there. And PSA 9 of Aaron went for $13,000. McCovey 9 sold for $8,000. A 9 Clemente sold for $7,000. An 8.5 of Mickey Mantle sold for $12,000. And if we don't pull a PSA 10 of the Mick and it's a 9, the last 10 sales were $19,000. There's a nice little, in this mausoleum right here, there's a nice little button. want to have it smack me in the face. And here we go. Look at it. It's like a coffin. It's like we should be like kneeling. This should be like we should be kneeling down and saying a little prayer. And here's the card savers. I put those in there. It's like when you throw a watch in your uncle's thing. You bury me with the watch. In case I wake up, I want to know what time it is. All right, Uncle Joe, no problem. We'll do that for you. Okay, well, here's the pack. 1960 Topps Baseball Cello, graded by PSA. And again, according to this pack, we have the top card is the Philadelphia Phillies team, number 302. And according to the back, upside down there, 368, that's Darryl Spencer. According to Topps and PSA, this is clarified to be a 4th series pack. I'm just going by the numbers, so that's how they figure out what series it is. If you had a card 1 and a card 400, it's a mixed series, and that never happened. They issued these in tranches at a time because kids didn't have a lot of money back then, so they made them build the set slowly. Also in here, my man, Double M. This is part of the dividend. After we open the pack and submit the cards to PSA, or actually tonight, we will have a randomization of all the shareholders, and everyone's going to win a dividend. So we're going to randomize at the end our lucky winners, and first prize will get the Topps Mickey Mantle. Then we got some points and some t-shirts and everything else. The box goes away. We had enough of that. The last of the chamomile tea. We'll leave that there. Anybody has any questions on the equity pack? Email our great support@justripit.com team and they'll answer any questions. Now let's do some work here. We have to do a little maintenance, which usually we should run a commercial break maybe when we do this, because who wants to sit here and watch Charlie staring at the screen in oblivion? All right. One second here. I want to make sure everybody's name's spelled right. Hang in there, folks. Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay, again, no randomization here. This is basically a percentage basis. $19.60 equity pack. There we go. All right, that dropped down a little bit. We're okay. No randomization is necessary. We have Eric Sansala. Sorry, Eric, I think I spelled your name wrong. At 75%. Joseph Cerullo is at 16.7. And yes, yours truly, 1960 Topps Baseball Cello, graded by PSA. 1960 Topps Baseball Cello, graded by PSA. And yes, yours truly, 1960 Topps Baseball Cello, graded by PSA. And yes, yours truly, 1960 Topps Baseball Cello, graded by PSA. And yes, yours truly, 1960 Topps Baseball Cello, graded by PSA. And yes, yours truly, 1960 Topps Baseball Cello, graded by PSA. And yes, yours truly, 1960 Topps Baseball Cello, graded by PSA. And yes, yours truly, 1960 Topps Baseball Cello, graded by PSA. And yes, yours truly, 1960 Topps Baseball Cello, graded by PSA. And yes, yours truly, 1960 Topps Baseball Cello, graded by PSA. And yes, yours truly, 1960 Topps Baseball Cello, graded by PSA. And yes, yours truly, 1960 Topps Baseball Cello, graded by PSA. And yes, yours truly, 1960 Topps Baseball Cello, graded by PSA. And yes, yours truly, 1960 Topps Baseball Cello, graded by PSA. One share, 8.33. If the Mick and Aaron's in there, I'm getting some skin in the game here. I don't think I'm going to sit here and be, I want to share of this. I was going to buy 2, but the last 4 went, so it was down to 3, 2, 1. I wanted at least 2, maybe 3. I need to be a part of this. I need to be part of history, just how it works. It's what it's all about. Okay. All right, you guys can't see that 1960 equity cello pack on the bottom there, but it is. All right, let's get down to business here. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you know when we're coming on, because we're going to maybe think about doing this on Tuesday and keep our regular show. But we need some more people to subscribe to that and get it going. And make sure you register, leave us a review, do the whole thing. Check out our promotional page. Everything's there. Let's make it rain some plastic. I'm going to go a little slower here. Like I should have like a surgeon come in, like one of those welder guys. Ooh. One less. This is a PSA 8. This thing is going to open up. I think PSA must know the value of it. Ooh, nice. Take that off so I don't bounce off my goggles. Mr. Man, the 1980. We're going to do that next week. It's sold out right before production time. And I want to give everybody a heads up when to open it. That'll be next week, right off the get-go. And you know what? No offense, Mick and Aaron and Koufax and McCovey. You get a PSA 10 of Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Julius Erving. Go read the description. The last one sold for $125,000. And you know what? Can you blame them? Where else can you get Magic and Bird on the same card? Let's just throw Dr. J in. Because we got nothing else better to do. Hard to get the centering on those. But you know what? Don't play the Powerball this week. Go buy a share. And if you pull that card and we grade it on the house, it comes back at 10. You got 100K. Now that's a Valentine's Day. That's for sure. Do a lot with $100,000. Great. That actually went off the wall and hit one of my light stands. All right. It's one of those things they throw with the Kung Fu movies. That thing hits you in the neck. You're out. You'll bleed out, and that'll be the end of that. So we'll have to dispose of that properly. I will take a little more time getting rid of all the plastic. Someone's getting this Mickey Mantle. 1963. Guy played a long time. You know what? The guy played with injuries. Guy had it out hard. I mean, a lot of stories that he was out drinking every night, but I mean, you play baseball. What else are you going to do? There's plastic all over. I will clean this up later. Here it is, folks. Here it is. This goes to PSA. There's one less 1960 out there. If anybody has one of these, give me a call. Oh, yeah. Oh boy, this is like shrink wrapped in there. Look at these cards, folks. Look at these. Look at this. Look at this. It's like you're ready to. You ever open up a deck of cards? You're playing with your friends or playing a little poker. This is it. Again, no randomization. Eric Sansala gets 75% of the equity. Joseph Cerullo gets 16.77, and yours truly gets 8.33%. We're going to open these right into the card saver. Again, write the PSA. I'm going to take my time. This is, I mean, God bless whoever. This is very, oh, look at that. Look at this. Wow. I'm going a little slower here. I always go slow. But this is really, this is going to have to be, this is so sealed. Boy. Usually there's one little catch there. I can feel it. I'm just going a little slow. There it is. It's so sealed in that pack. There we go. Well, I keep jinxing myself. These cards are going to look beautiful once they come out. Can't find the little lip there. There it is. Boy, these kids back then. While I'm doing this, I had some notes here. Walt Disney died in 1960. Blair-like surgery. I'd rather do a heart biopsy right now than do this. 1960, debut of the Flintstones for you guys out there. Fred, Barney, Wilma. First video game was invented in the early 60s. Gallon of gas was a quarter. A stick of gum, a pack of chewing gum was a nickel. That's why those kids loved the gum back then. Boy, it was easier getting it out of the plastic. It's so sealed. Oh, there we go. Oh, there it is. It's hard to see. What I probably need is a good little razor blade. I have a razor blade probably in my little toolbox. I don't know if I'm happy about it. I mean, this is fantastically sealed. It's getting there. It's not stuck to the cards. The plastic is so brittle. I mean, we're talking 50, 60 years of cellophane with no damage to the cards. It's coming off like in shards of cellophane. Amazing. But I'm getting it. Boy, we want a little drama with this, but this is getting to be a little bit crazy. Maybe these cards don't want to come out. Maybe there's all Hall of Fame. Maybe the Mick's in here. Maybe he's up there going, I'm not ready to come out. I can feel it. I mean, you can see all the little pieces of cellophane. There's no damage to the cards. I got a nice, there was a nice piece. Boy, it's just coming off in little pieces at a time. Once I get a good piece off, I'm going to go get a razor blade very shortly. I believe with the tools. I should have brought it out. I just never thought the plastic would be this difficult to take off. This was never sealed, resealed before. All right, listen. Hang tight. And I'm back, and look what I got here. Nice. Very carefully. This is all I need. There we go. We're here also to teach as well. There's a doctor in the house. We need a doc. Oh, there we are. Oh, it's coming out. Right here. I should have been a surgeon, actually. Actually, I should have been a surgeon. All right, well. We didn't do this on purpose. But this 1960, oh look, I'm telling you, I wish people could, it's like a banana. Look at this. These cards are just so happy. They're being like born. Whoa, 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 whoa. All that work, Blair, yeah. All that work is right. That cellophane, it was like one of those puzzles you buy in the store. Had a lot of pieces. Okay. My hands are washed. They're sterile. And here we go, folks. I had a drum roll queued up, but I'm not bothering at this point. First card is, and you know what? No one's going to peek at the next card. Whoop. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Oh, wait. One was stuck there. Card number 302, Topps Baseball Checklist. That was the top card, Phillies. Right into the card saver. Right in there. Right there. I want my boards up. I need to take a little couple of peeks here or there. Card 2. Russ Kemmerer, Washington Senators pitcher. Card number 362, solidifying that it was a 4th series. Beautiful card. Couple of print defects. I think PSA sometimes let those go because it's not the fault of the card. Card number 362. Next card. Mo Jabowski, Chicago Cubs. You can see they did these cards. They did like a double. 1960 was very big. Chicago Cubs. Crisp, pack fresh, beautiful. Beautiful, number 349. It took so long to open the pack. I'm not going to still speed up this process. No 349 and a 10. For Mr. Mo. I will research these cards a little on my own beforehand. The 4th card in the set. Oh, this is a beauty. Casey Wise, Detroit Tigers, card number 342. I mean, really, I wish, this is beautiful. These are beautiful. The corners, the photography. Phenomenal. Casey Wise, Detroit Tigers infield. Card number 342. Oh, no PSA 10 there either. So crisp. Right into the card saver, nice and gently. Card number 5. Tony Taylor, Chicago Cubs, second baseman. Card number 294. No PSA 10 either. I bet you 9s are just worth a lot more money. There's the back. They don't look offset. You can see it's they're cut. They've put a lot of information back then. A little bit to the top and bottom for Tony Taylor. 5th card in the pack. Card number 6. Ron Fairly, All-Star Rookie Outfielder. Ron Fairly. That looks like the centering got a little bit better. He's got the trophy. He's a Dodger player. I mean, look at the edges, too. PSA looks at those. Nobody knows about that. But they look right at those edges, and they are just razor sharp. Ron Fairly. Card number 321. PSA 10 went for $2,000 back in 2014. Factor a little inflation. I can't wait to see how PSA does with these grades. Oh boy, 9s, 10s. You do the math, we're going to be doing pretty good. It's a nice card. Tough to research them all. Card number 7, Darryl Spencer. Again, this looks very well centered, top and bottom, left to right, maybe a tad off, but they give you a 90-10 on the offness. 368 of the Cardinals. Beautiful centered. Oh boy. Oh wow, 368. No PSA 10. And when there's no PSA 10, you just don't know. I mean, collectors out there in the registry set, they're probably watching this going, let me know when it goes to auction, because I need it for my set. Darryl Spencer, St. Louis Cardinals shortstop. Card number 368 again. So nice. I can't even make comments and jokes about this pack. This is really good. Card number 3. Let me see something here. 368. Yeah, no population 12, only 10 9s. Pretty wild. Card number 8. Bob Maybe. Maybe a 9, maybe a 10. These cards, I'm going to say it to every card until I see a bad one. It's just beautiful. The back, 288. The front, beautiful. Cut nice and clean. Those little ridges on the bottom there, that's just a freshly cut card. 288, no PSA. I tell you, 67 of the 87, no PSA 10s. All we need is one. All right, listen, 6 Hall of Famers in here. We're at card number 9. Bob Buell. Bull, Milwaukee Braves pitcher. A little different on the off center there, top to bottom. You got more of the card up top there. And a little bit off left to right. 374, a PSA 10 back in 10 years ago sold for $1,400. And even if it's not a PSA 10, the 9s command value because there's not that many 10s out there, so 9's the next best one. Card number 10. Joe DiMaestri, Yankees. Oh, wow. You know what? Not only a Yankee. Not that bad with the centering either. A little bit off left to right. Joe DiMaestri. Little scruff there in the back. That may hurt that card. 358. Yeah, 358. Nah, nothing there either. I got to examine that little scruff. That's kind of odd. Card number 11, Darryl Spencer. 10, 9, 8, 7. Maybe there was only 11 cards in the pack. That could be a distinct possibility. Joe. Bob. Make sure none were stuck together. I don't. Well, we had 2 Darryl Spencers. That's pretty good. He was also card number 7, Darryl Spencer. Farley. Ron Fairly, I mean. Tony Taylor. Just making sure none were, sometimes they're so sealed. Mo Jabowski. Russ. Phillies. Yeah, 2 Darryl Spencers in there. 11 cards. We'll have to just redo the math. Not a big deal. Everyone's percentages now will go up because there's only 11 cards. Darryl Spencer, we saw him already. Pretty good. A little bit left to right. but nonetheless, packed fresh. Beautiful corners. You're not going to get corners like this anywhere unless they come right out of the pack. And Darrell Spencer, yeah, number 368. No 10, so we got 2 chances. All right, listen, no Hall of Famer. They shorted us a card. But nonetheless, very, very beautiful cards. Very nice. Phillies. Russ Kemmer. Mo Drabowski. Casey Wise. Tony Taylor. Ron Fairley. Our buddy Darrell Spencer. Maybe he had a twin brother. Bob, maybe. Mobby, maybe. Bob Buell. A lot of Bobs in the pack also. Joe DiMaestri. Look at yep, Joe DiMaestri. And there's Darrell again. All right, no Hall of Famers, but still, PSA 10s could be very valuable. And we're going to send these right off to PSA. The pack's been opened. Our first equity pack. We're going to get another one up there. Very exciting stuff. Again, you get doubles in there, which means there could be 2 mantles, 2 Aaron. So it's the luck of the draw with the pack. I'm very happy with the condition of the cards, and I can't wait to send them to PSA. And we'll get some good grades out of these, and we'll auction them right off from there. Okay, now we have to go to our dividends. We'll do that for everybody. We'll roll the dice. 7 again. Unbelievable. You can't make this stuff up. Number 7. Let's randomize. We're going to randomize this 7 times. Oh, by the way, Just Rip It will not accept any dividends. We'll just move everybody up a notch. I will not accept any dividends. I will not accept the mantle. I will not accept any points. We'll move everybody up, so you got better odds. Let's randomize this 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh, this is easy. Eric. You get the Mickey Mantle. For finishing in 2nd place, you get 6,000 reward points. For finishing in 3rd, you get 5,000 reward points. Joseph, you get 4,000 reward points. Eric, 5, 6, and 7, 5,000, 3,000, 2,000. And 7 through 12 gets t-shirts. So Joe, you'll get a t-shirt. I'm out. And Eric, you'll get 3 t-shirts also. So we will send those out. Eric, I'll send that card out to you. I had to do this because we had to have a Mick in there some way or another. That was very important. We had to put the Mick in there. And that's it, folks. That's our first equity pack. We're short a card. So Eric, Joe, and Just Rip It. It's divided by 11, so our percentages will go up. I'm very disappointed there's not 12 in there, but that's what happened back then. Sometimes there could be 13. You never know. But this was really some beautiful cards. And let's just hope we can get some good grades from PSA. And when they come back to my shop, I will show the grades live on our broadcast. Little upset there wasn't a Hall of Famer in there. There were 6. There were 87 cards. But we'll get it next time. Sometimes there could be 2 or 3. They just didn't know who was going to be in the Hall of Fame back in 1960. A lot of those guys were in their early years. So they just did them as is from there. Okay, that concludes our show. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. We're going to work on another equity pack over the weekend. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. And we just look forward to seeing everybody next Wednesday. There's a couple. We automatically have a 1980 Topps basketball pack that will be ripped next Wednesday. We also have a 1972 Topps baseball. Some good Hall of Famers in there being opened. I think the Three Stooges are down to 2. And a lot are approaching that 50% mark where there's less than there. If you got points, check your account. Use them. That's what they're there for. And I think that everything's going to work out with some good ripping again next week. Happy Valentine's Day. Next Monday's President's Day. Enjoy. There used to be 2 presidents. They combined them. That's their choice. Don't fear the Reaper. Fear the Ripper. We will see everybody